So this is the reason why I emphasize strongly about teaching our children and adults to start at 0 when counting, and never to say that infinity is the highest number, or Google is the highest number, or there's no highest number. There is. Why? Because the question is asking for the highest one number. I never said numbers. Number. And this is the single digit, single, 0 to 9. So after 9 now, we're just going into 2 digits. We're going to numbers. 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, 1 7, 1 8, 1 9, 2 0. It's how simple that is. Did you hear the rhythm in the way Dr. Yates was counting? Okay, let me do it again, all over. This time I'm starting at 0 because that's my starting number. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, 1 7, 1 8, 1 9, 2 0. You see the rhythm and the pattern? I didn't change the name of the figures. I didn't call the 0 something else. I didn't call the 2 something else. For example, in the British and American school system, I was taught to count like this, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and so on. But there's a problem with that. And what's the problem? Here's the problem. The problem is, disfortunately, we are identifying the perceptual figures like 0, 1, and 2, and so on with different names, and it doesn't make sense. For example, after 9, I was told to say 10, then 11, 12, 13, 14, and so on. But the name that they're giving to the figure is not, it doesn't match, it doesn't gel. It is not logical. 11. When I say 11, what number or figure starting at 0 to 9 did I mention in that word sound? Right, not one of those. At 0 to 9, you didn't hear me mention any number there. When I say 11, E is not a number, Le is not a number, and Ben is not a number. So this is falsification, like I like to say in my program. You falsifying the figure. The rightful figure is 1, 1. See? But I was told in English and Americans, okay, the way of speaking, I like to say American doesn't speak English. Americans speak a version of English. England speaks English, but American speaks a version of English. Alright? So in American version of English, they also say 11. But E, Le, and Ven are not figures that you can write because the basic or integers or primary numbers are 0 to 9. See, that's why the Kwankwa is important to teach this math. That's why I teach this math in English and also in Graspmatyx. Graspmatyx says after 9 comes 1 0, 1 1, 1 2, 1 3. We're talking figures. English says 10, 11, 12, and so on. But that is not healthy perceptually or logically for any child or even adult. For example, if I ask you, which I will right now, what is 9 plus 9? Let me ask you, I should say. Let me ask you, what is 9 plus 9? And what would you say it is? Well, most people would say 18. Then I would ask them this question, simple question. When you say 18, what's the first number you said or you do ear? And I normally say ear because you listen with your ear. You don't listen with your hear. Well, I don't have any. There's some here. Right? Yeah, here. All right. You don't listen with the hear. Don't hear it. Hear. Right? You what? Ear it. Okay? So I say joro. In Amarena, joro. It's called joro. I say joro it. Okay? Or in English, ear it. So if you hear it, okay, you will hear the word, the number, or you hear the word 8. And then what did you hear after that? You hear teen. So if you say 9 plus 9 is 18, then this is how I would write 18. The first number I hear is 8. then I don't hear another number, I hear a word, and that word is teen. And how do we spell teen? Here it is. T-E-E-N. Teen. So this is 18. But this is 1, there's the 1, and this is 8, there's the 8. So this is 1, 8. Makes sense. See? So that is the reason why I teach this math in the Kwankwa, or language. And the word Kwankwa means language. In the Kwankwa, called Graspmatyx, by saying 1, 8. 9 plus 9 is 1, 8. Now some parents say to me, but Dr. Yates, aren't you confusing the children by saying 1, 8 and 1, 7 and 2, 6? I said, aren't you confusing them? Probably not. And here are some of the reasons why. Have you ever tried teaching the children that way to see if they're confused? No, you haven't, but I have, and they love it. And they, listen, matter of fact, this is what I normally do. I would ask the student, I said, if you didn't know, okay, that this was called 18, what would you call it? And they all said to me, 1, 8. See, they're not confused. Even before I mentioned 1, 8, they're telling me that. I'll give you another example. Let's try you, for example, right? You say 9 plus 9 is 18. Fine. Now I'm going to ask you the question. How do you write 18 as a number or figure? You hear what you're saying to me? 1, 8. Are you confused? No, you're not. So don't think that the children will be confused by Dr. Yates because he's teaching them the math in a simple Kwankwa called Graspmatyx. This is the language to teach Graspmatyx.